Hello, hello. We are going to start this off right now with the free list. Remember, use the correct emoji or keyword to be entered into the free list. All free list questions are picked at random. I do try to stay in order if I can, and I try not to miss anyone. You do not need to repeat your question unless I accidentally skip you and the time is about to run out. You can let me know. Hello, Rashima. Hey, Luna. I'm doing good. Thank you very much for asking. So, Luna Moon is going to start off with a free reading tonight. I am getting a no, Luna Moon. We do have an Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck I'd like to show you. Thank you for your question. Rashima. I have a yes, the Empress, Rashima. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Hello, Becca. How are you? You're welcome, Luna Moon. I have a no, Alexandra. You asked this question a lot. I think he's doing a little bit better now. He could be dealing with like residual stuff, but I think he's doing a bit better. Interesting. Okay, so this card flipped over. These are no's for me. But the actual initial card that flipped over is this, the Seven of Pentacles. So it does feel like a yes. However, I mean, you could be shifting your energy a little bit, Becca. I think that's possible. Cut the deck and I get a no again. But the Seven of Pentacles is a yes for me, but it just means like it's going to take some time. Like a lot of times when the Seven of Pentacles comes out, it means that your fruit, your like harvest is coming, but only have you just now planted the seeds, and so they haven't sprouted yet. They're growing, but they haven't like done their thing, and so it could be you feeling impatient, just kind of ready for your turn, or maybe you've recently changed course and decided to kind of being open to other things. This is all very new, so just give it some time. You're welcome, Luna Moon. For Joshy's question, Spirit, please show me a yes card or a no card with further information that might give us some clarity surrounding the situation. Whoa. I am getting a yes, 10 of Cups. This card talks about a happy family and a happy home. It shows emotional support and stability and love. So I feel like your brother wants to be in your life and will want to be in your life. I don't think that maybe they don't show it well. Maybe there's a part of themselves that they wish they could show you and like express to you how much they adore you, but maybe they just feel a bit locked up or blocked off, and maybe at times they don't necessarily come across the right way. That can make you question his feelings for you. But I see here as a happy family. There's 2 little kids here. Maybe there was a happier time that he wished he could go back to, but I feel like there is love here. Make sure you guys are posting the correct emoji or keyword along with your question. If you don't do that, you might still get your question answered, but you will likely risk not being seen. So make sure that you post the correct emoji or keyword, okay? I have a yes, 4 of Wands Sanch. I think he might be thinking sexual thoughts, possibly, or he could feel like the devil can also talk about having like negative thought patterns, like so he could be maybe kind of stuck in the past, or I don't know. The thoughts feel a bit entangled or a bit toxic, I feel, but he is thinking about you. It's like he almost feels ashamed or something. Luna Moon donated for a BOGO. Thank you. Yes, just as a reminder, guys, if you are doing a BOGO tonight, it's only going to be open for 1 hour, and that time started 8 minutes ago. After 1 hour, I'm going to have to close the donation list, so just a heads up on that. I am getting a yes, Karen, the world, but I'm also getting the fact that they feel a sense of closure here. Hey, Jades, how are you? Hey, Vetus, welcome back. Joshy, you're welcome. And Talia. I am getting a no, Antalia. Earth Angel. Financially, I am getting a no, but Spirit saying it's coming to you. I feel like there's some type of handout that you're gonna like, or some type of like raise or promotion or something here, but it's not coming in May just yet, or February just yet. And I said May, so maybe, and I didn't mean to, so maybe May is the month. Spirit sometimes will put words in my mouth. So yeah, not February, I meant to say. So Renee, your question is a two-part. You guys have to make sure that when you're asking a yes or a no, it's not like, do they want to do this and this and this? Like, it has to be like a black and white question, or Spirit won't know how to answer. Kai could regret breaking up with you, but maybe not feel like they're ready for a relationship. So it's like two different questions. So I am going to just ask the first part there and see what the answer is. If you would like the second part answered, you can donate $3. I am getting a no, Renee, so I feel like that would answer both questions for you. We also have a no at the bottom of the deck. I have a yes, Jades. That's cool. Karen, you're welcome. Jack Mac, hello and welcome back. Leo Sunchild donated. Thank you, friend. I was just telling people that my donation list is only going to be open for about 45 more minutes, roughly. So make sure if you are going to donate, you get that in soon. Just as a reminder, if you guys are wanting to be added to the free list, Antalia, you're welcome. Make sure that you're posting the correct emoji or keyword, because I'm scrolling very quickly in the chat, and once I see that word or that emoji I'm looking for, I'm answering those questions. So if you ask a question, but you don't put the correct emoji or keyword, I might skip over you by accident. So just make sure you guys are following the rules. If you're not sure what that emoji or keyword is for that particular stream, you can look in the you can look in the description at and check for the free section, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I am getting a yes, Alex20. You also have 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're welcome, Jades and Alex. On Bloomer, I am getting a yes. Thank you guys for the donations. I'm going to update the donation list here in just a second. You also want to make sure you're present as well for the free list. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Bloomer. Thanks for being here. For Karma Line, you guys are getting the devil a lot tonight. This is crazy. I am getting a no, Karma Line. Keep in mind that is a right now. Things can always change. Jack Mac, I just saw your question. Just a reminder, make sure in the future you post your emoji with your question, okay? Jack Mac, I am answering your question, but you didn't post the correct emoji or keyword, so please make sure you do that next time. I am getting a no right now. I feel like they're not open to it at this time. I did cut the deck and I got the Lovers though, so I feel like this person has feelings for you, but they're just not ready. So we are nearing the end of the donation list. We got about a minute left. Not nearing the end of the donation list. Y'all, my words just not working tonight. We're nearing the end of the free list. So make sure you guys are posting your questions. If you are new to me tonight, I will still answer questions throughout my stream until I close the list. And also, if you are new to me tonight, I will still answer your question even if you don't post the correct emoji or keyword, but moving forward you guys will have to do that, okay? Kayla B, it looks like you've been here before. Make sure you're posting the correct emoji or keyword, okay? Like the Gemini. The reason why I have this is because I need to make sure you guys are reading my description, my rules, my disclaimers, and also make sure you guys visited my description at some point since you've been a part of my channel. But the main thing is that when I see those words or those emojis, it jumps out at me and I'm able to know that this person wants a reading now because I just scroll through it so fast. So like I'm looking for these particular things. Make sure that you guys are posting them. So the Gemini, I'm going to do the Gemini and Kayla and then I'll be done. Did TWC where I changed my number on Twitter? I am getting a yes for you, the Gemini. Spirit wanted me to show this to you. This like went flying out. It was the bottom of the deck. And what that means is like there could be delays in how they react, or maybe there's a delay and they haven't seen it yet, but they will. But I am getting that energetically this person is going to or has already seen it. And then Kayla. I have a yes, King of Pentacles. All right, y'all. So that is the end of the free list. We're going to work on donations now. I'm going to add the list to the screen. You're welcome, guys. If you are new to me, I will still answer a yes or no question for you if you're a new sub to me tonight. And Luna Moon, if you want to post your question, you can. And remember, guys, if you are donating for an extra $5, I can add this to one of your questions. And these are little charms that I've got. I can also add in paper messages included in that if you'd like. These will just provide maybe additional details that I didn't pick up from the reading itself. Luna Moon and Leo Sunchild, I just want to thank you guys for doing friends and family. So that way I'm not charged the fees on top of having to pay taxes. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. If anyone donates, please let me know in the chat, as I don't always get the notifications on my phone, okay? We are going to go ahead and add a timer for how much longer I'm going to be taking donations for. Leo Sunchild, I also got your donation for the charms. Thank you. We're going to go ahead. Farida Ali, hello. My free list is closed for returning viewers, but you're more than welcome to pay for a donation. You can do $3 for a yes or no, or you can check out the menu prices options that I have in the description. This is a BOGO live stream, which means that I offer 2 questions for the price of one. It's $15. If that doesn't work for you or you're not able to donate today, I typically do free readings every single time I stream, so you can always have a chance. Just make sure you get here early for a free reading, okay? Luna Moon. Luna Moon has her preferences on which decks I use. So we're going to do the Wizards again. Farida, you actually just missed the free list. Every time I go live, I do 15 minutes for free of yes or no questions. And unfortunately, you just got here like just a little bit too late. So try to get here earlier. Set notifications if they're not on. You'll always have another chance, another opportunity. What is Scorpio thinking and feeling towards Luna Moon and the connection, please? What is he thinking and feeling towards Luna Moon? Ooh. Love this Nine of Cups. Luna Moon, this talks about, he feels like you're a wish come true to him. What is he feeling towards Luna Moon, please? Okay, so he definitely is wanting to sleep with you. He's wanting to be physically intimate. He's longing and kind of aching for your touch and your affection. What is he feeling towards the connection? Oh, dang, Farida, I am sorry to hear that. Sometimes when I feel like things like that happen and we feel blocked, it's just because like Spirit wants us to take a break, you know? Also, the last couple of times I've live streamed, my camera has been really like foggy. Like, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not cloudy, it's not fog. It's just been unclear, like distorted. So if that happens, please let me know so I can refresh. What does Scorpio feel towards their connection? Thank you very much for telling me, Luna Moon. So I feel like he still wants to make his way towards you. He has not gotten off track, and that's actually something that I want to give him a round of applause for, Luna Moon, because despite everything that he has going on in his life pretty much all the time and everything that you guys have been through, he's never allowed that, at least in the last year, to really cloud his judgment or take him off course from his plans. And his plans are to come towards you. And so, yes, he might get hit with curveballs. He might feel very heavy, very stressed out, feeling a lot of pressure. I'm actually feeling, this is interesting, I'm feeling that he's having back pain even. Like he gets tension in his shoulders, like where he... Okay, so Spirit's showing me there's a specific place on my back that hurts when I do a lot of physical labor and when I feel like I've done a lot of work and I feel very exhausted and stressed. And so they're kind of connecting that to his stress and saying that he's feeling a lot of tension in his shoulders and his back pain. So that's just something to know. But despite that, that was a random message, but despite that, he is feeling very connected to you, and he's unmoved, unchanged. He's still taking that course and heading in your direction. Yeah, definitely ask him how like his neck, shoulders, back, that kind of thing, how it's feeling, because they're showing me like the pressure and the stress is like making him very tense in his body. But he's generally looking at you as something that is like a wish coming true, and he feels like he gets everything that he wants from you and your connection together. Let's see. What else am I getting? I'm trying to find the other deck that you like me to use to clarify with. Gotta be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. He's trying to find his inner peace. I am picking that up. He's trying to find his inner strength and his inner courage. I don't know if you can see the expression on her face. She feels very aligned. You know, usually when you see the Two of Pentacles, it's like they're juggling and like one's higher than the other. But this is a very balanced imagery, very symmetrical. And I feel like you bring him peace. You make him feel calm. You're like, the storm is happening, but you're the calm inside of that. And I feel like that's one of the reasons he feels very drawn to you. As far as the connection goes, he's wanting to bring more of his romantic side out. I'm hearing displays of affection specifically. So he could be trying to think of different ways to spoil you and make you feel well loved, even if he is at a distance or he's not able to come through as much physically right now as he would like. So I feel like he's maybe thinking of, you know, sending flowers to your house or delivering some kind of arrangement or jewelry or something like that. I feel like he's very much in his romantic element. He's wanting to like make you know that he's still thinking about you and everything's gonna come in due time. I feel like he's never wavered, you know, like that's what I meant to say earlier. Like he's never gone off course. He has this unwavering affection for you, and he still intends on continuing through with those plans. Yes, Farida, if it's still blurry for you, let me know. I'm glad, Luna Moon, that it's looking good on your side. Luna Moon, if you have another question, please let me know. I'd like to answer it for you. Leo Sunchild, if you are in here as well, I am ready for your question. If you know both of them, you can ask them as well at the same time, and I will hold on to them until it's your turn. What will happen after the next long, honest conversation with Scorpio I plan to have next time? Please see us. You're welcome, Luna Moon. Oh no. What will happen after the next long, honest conversation with Scorpio I plan to have next time we see us? For those of you who are just now joining us, this timer is just showing how long the donation list will be open for. So if you guys wanted to get donations in, I would do it as quickly as possible so you can ensure that your reading is done tonight. What will happen after the next long, honest conversation with Scorpio? Okay, so there's an element that I feel like, Luna Moon, you're very well able to express yourself. And I think sometimes he has trouble articulating his thoughts and what he's feeling. I feel like he worries that if he has anything that you don't want to hear, that he would rather not say it, because I think that He doesn't want to put you in a bad mood. He doesn't want to hurt your feelings. He doesn't want you to have doubts. That's something that comes through quite a bit. And so I feel like sometimes if he thinks that it could be perceived by you in a negative way, that he just won't say anything. But I think that you have you're very vocal. You feel like you can tell him what you're thinking and feeling. So I feel like it's almost like the way in which you react. He gets worried or nervous that something will not make you happy. So I feel like after that conversation or during that conversation, he's going to be doing that, I feel. Got it, Leo. Thank you. Because he doesn't want to upset you more than anything. Not saying that he has anything bad to say, but if he feels like it could be construed by you or perceived by you as not good, he would rather just not say anything, because I feel like he doesn't want you to get scared. He doesn't want to run you off. He doesn't want you to run away. Like, he wants to keep you close to him. So he will rather just kind of keep it to himself in hopes that whatever that thing is just blows over and that you don't have to worry yourself with it. So yes, you're very truthful and honest, and he knows that. I feel like he's going to be telling you, he wants to keep you in the loop of his plans. So he will be open and vocal with like telling you what the next steps are, but keeping it very light, putting a very positive spin on it. And I feel like he's going to highlight the fact that he feels he's making a lot of sacrifices right now, and maybe he appreciates you for your patience with him. I feel like he's going to try to express his gratitude to you, and that's kind of how the conversation will go. I also feel like him still wanting to move forward with a fresh start with you, and I feel like that's something that he might express, and I feel like that's something that you probably will see. I am seeing him officially able to close the door on his life, and so I feel like you're going to start seeing some shift and some movements, maybe even after the next conversation. The 10 of Pentacles ending this reading makes me feel really good, because it's showing me that you guys are going to have your together time. You guys are going to be able to come into union, and I feel like that is something that he will make sure and reiterate and tell you. This also talks about moving on, but specifically it could be talking about moving. So I'm not sure if he's secured his own place or not, but I do see like down the line you guys actually living together. Again, this is a random message that's coming in because it's not pertaining to your question, but I feel like it's something that you needed to know. I feel like you're going to be happy after the conversation. I feel like you're going to be open to what he has to say, and you're going to feel like you guys are continuing to make steps and strides towards what you guys both want. And I feel like that's ultimately a life together. So I'm not sure what you plan on saying or what you're going to say. As long as you're not expressing an ultimatum, I feel like the conversation will go well. Yeah, exactly. Cozy, thank you so much for donating. I will add you to the list in just a second. So I hope that you enjoy that reading, Luna Moon. He's trying to hold on to you. I feel like he doesn't want to let you go. He doesn't want you to give up. And so maybe if you're just completely honest with him and tell him that you are feeling like you're giving up, this might light a fire under his butt that he's been needing. But at the same time, I would avoid, my advice from Spirit is to avoid ultimatums, because that's not going to serve your connection. Exactly. You're very welcome. Thank you for your donation, Lynn. Thanks for being here. Oh, I'm so glad you loved your readings, Luna Moon. Thank you. All right, so we're working on Leo Sun Child now. General love for first question. Oh my goodness. General love for Leo Sun Child, please. So I'm hearing, first off, like feeling torn. And I'm not sure if that's like deciding to let something go or deciding to go back to a situation or feeling torn between two people or multiple people. But it's like I feel like there's this unsettling feeling within you. And as I say that, the 9 of Swords. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I literally said you feel torn and there's the 2 of Swords. What the hell? So 2 of Swords definitely is like that feeling torn, not sure what to do. Should I do this? Should I not? Should I move forward? You know, like that's kind of that feeling. And like as I'm saying these things here, 9 of Swords is here. So 9 of Swords is talking about that like overthinking, overanalyzing, you know, constantly wondering type of vibe. General love, please, for Leo. So I do want to let you know you will have inner clarity. The star here is showing me that. So I feel like you might not be experiencing it now, but the inner clarity is coming. Leo Sun Child, the star can also talk about being in the spotlight. Whoa, at the Lovers. And so with the Lovers here, I feel like a choice needs to be made. Being in the spotlight, it could mean that you have more than one option vying for your attention, like more than one person in your love life. And then the Lovers also signifies the duality that I was kind of feeling earlier in the 2 of Swords, but it also talks about a choice that you have to make. You are going to get that inner clarity. That's what the star is, but that's also what the Ace of Swords is known for, is to be given that clear headspace to make the decision that you need to make. Just to throw it out there, we have Aries energy twice. This could also be Leo Sag, but it's specifically Aries. We also have Gemini here. I can't remember if the star signifies anything for me. Aquarius. So that's another option as well. If those resonate for you, take it. But I am seeing maybe it's 2 men, maybe it's 3. I don't know, but I feel like it's like this feeling of like feeling torn, having multiple options. You will get clarity on that. Let's see, when will she get clarity? You will get clarity very soon. Very, very soon. Like, I'm going to say within the next couple of days, it feels like. The Five of Swords, I mean, it could be a couple weeks, but the Five of Swords specifically is talking about through the end of this month. But it's Five of Swords can also mean 5 days. Swords are the fastest moving. Like, 5 could be 5 hours, 5 days. Very rarely could it mean 5 weeks. I see wands more as weeks, but I feel like you're going to get clarity on this pretty quickly. Like, maybe before the month is over. Another thing that shows that you're going to like figure this out is that we have the Seven of Wands here, and this talks about overcoming as well. I don't know. I'm kind of seeing here with the Ace of Pentacles that it could be someone making an offer to you or you making an offer to them and solidifying a situation. It's possible that you want to make a commitment or you'd like to have a commitment. I almost feel like this is like, I wouldn't say it's, I don't know, maybe the word torture is kind of what I'm hearing. I don't feel like it's that desperate, that dramatic, you know, that tragic, but I do feel like this is something that's kind of overtaking your mind a lot of the time and kind of giving you a sense of like anguish. Yeah, that's why I was like, the word torture came to mind, but I'm also like, I don't think that it's that dramatic. Like, I feel like it is something that bothers you. It's like bothersome, but I don't feel like it's something that you're just like, you know, clutching your pearls about. But it could provide some type of conflict for you internally. So that's pretty much all I'm getting from this reading. I feel like I'm just going to start talking in circles again if I keep going. So let me know if that helped to give you any insight. I feel like the biggest thing to come from this is that the feeling torn sensation that you're experiencing is going to come to an end soon. Did you have a second question for me, or did you want charms for this reading or the next? Let me know what I'm doing here. So yeah, I just need to know which reading you wanted the charms for, and then also what your second question is. After Leo Sunchild, we have Cozy. Charms for this reading. All right. 13 minutes left, guys, to donate. When the timer goes off, I'm going to have to cut my list off. Oh, this would just be easier. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. All right, charms. So Leo Sunchild donated $5 to have charms for this reading. It's $5 per question to have it added. There may be additional insight or details in case anyone is interested in this tonight. General love for Leo Sunchild, please. General love. All right, so Aquarius is coming through again. All right, so there is something signifying commitment here. We have the little ring. Something coming, like maybe cycles that you find yourself in. But this almost makes me feel like something you want to be tethered to. You like looking for something more substantial, something more grounded. I feel like there's a forbidden situation with the apple. It kind of talks about like something you shouldn't do or something that you know you probably shouldn't do, but you could feel drawn to someone or something. Now, we do have the Eiffel Tower here that's calling out to me, and this talks about romance and love, of course, but what I resonate with this is something that feels like it's gotten a false start, like it hasn't had the ability to develop to its fullest potential, something that maybe is taking a while to get off the ground, and that can feel kind of frustrating. There's some level of impure here. Like we have the black diamond, and so it's something that feels solid and valuable and beautiful, but it also feels like there could be some impureness or some level of risk or something forbidden associated with it, that like almost like something compelling, but it feels like it's been tainted a little bit in some way. I feel like Liz, or not, wait, is your name Liz? I can't remember. Leo Sunchild. I don't know why I had that name stuck in my head. But I feel like Leo Sunchild, I feel like for you, you kind of like wear your heart on your sleeve. And I feel like I feel like you're not necessarily longing, you're not like desperate for love, but I feel like it is something that you really want and you hope to have. And I do feel like you try to make it work with so many people. You really do. You try to like make that puzzle fit or something. You try to like see, okay, like how can I make this work? But I feel like I'm getting from the spirit is that there's this person here for you that I'm sensing that's like just gonna fit well, like a puzzle piece. It's not gonna be something where you have to force. And I feel like you don't necessarily force, but I feel like you look for ways in which to make a person that you typically wouldn't go for be like work for you or something, or like I don't know, it's something along those lines. I do feel like changes are coming. We do have the lightning strike, which to me, I relate that to the death card, which talks about things changing and, you know, some things ending with new beginnings. You have Aquarius, Taurus, and Cancer. Tokens here, the words trustworthy, friendly, and imaginative. I feel like here with the cosmic heart is that spirit saying you're being led to want something kind of extraordinary, something out of this world, and like do not settle for it. Oh, I just realized we have the skull here as well as the lightning bolt, so that's double clarification that things are changing. So remember when I was saying I felt like something here had a false start or never really had the ability to get off the ground? We also have two snowflakes here. So this is someone who feels mutually that way about you. The two snowflakes talk about something that's short-lived. Think of how quickly a snowflake can melt. So it's something that is very rare and very like unique, but it's something that didn't last long. and didn't really have the ability to go the distance. The beach in Christmas time could be significant for you when it comes to your love life, specifically like summertime, holiday time. I do see a little foot here. This talks about, this for me is like a little baby. So this could be a baby, spirit baby that's around you that hasn't made it earthside yet. But this can also talk about you having children yourself and or experiencing a miscarriage. Not saying if you haven't had a miscarriage yet, don't think you're going to have one, but if it resonates for you. And then we also have the cherries, which is very sexual in nature as well. So I feel like with the cherries, it's just kind of like with this extraordinary cosmic love. Again, someone you're going to be really attracted to, but again, with the like forbidden sexual type of thing. And then we have divinely protected here. Okay, good. I'm glad you resonate with it. Thank you for the donation for the charms. If anybody wants that added into their reading, it's $5. I typically only do the charms during BOGOs, so now would be the chance. All right, 6 minutes left on the donation list. If anybody wants to get that donation in, definitely do it ASAP. And I am glad that that resonated for you. So we're going to do a general for love. No, general for career. Sorry. I am saying all the weirdest things tonight. I don't know. I feel like my mouth is not my own this evening. Okay. Cozy, if you're in here right now, you can go ahead and post your question. If you know what both of them are, because you got a buy one, get one, if you know them both at this time, you can post them both. I'll hold on to them until it's your turn. General career for Leo Sun child, please. General career for Leo. I'll put this back in those multiple cards. We'll see if they come out again. All right, so this card off to the side is the Hangman. You're just not going to see it very well. These cards are very large. The sun did come back out. That's good. Oh, I like that the sun came out. Oh, that's so cute. The sun did come back out, so that makes me feel like there's success here in your career. I see with the Seven of Water, almost like... let's see, what am I feeling? So I'm not able to figure out if you're happy with your career or your job, but it is showing me that you're wanting something that you feel passionate about, that you enjoy, and that you love to do. And I can't tell if that's something you already have right now or not, but I feel like people are going to be either making offers or you're going to feel like you have choices in regards to your career, almost like either promoting or even leaving this job and moving to something more or something bigger. Oh, you said because same. Oh my God, that's crazy. So I feel like there's going to be other options or opportunities that come your way, because typically you're not going to have the Seven of Water if you don't feel like you have to make a decision, if that makes sense. That's not going to come up in your reading. So I feel like you could be changing or making some changes soon, but I almost feel like these things are going to come to you like effortlessly almost. Like I don't feel like this is something you necessarily are going to have to seek out or search for. Now, if you're looking for more in your current job that you have now, I do feel like it would be important to get those feelings out there and speak your mind, be confident about it. This talks about considerations. So again, you have options, choices, decision needs to be made in considering those things. So there's something here that's kind of telling you that something's going to happen where you're going to feel like, do I stay? Do I go? All right, y'all, that is it for the donations. We're going to go ahead and close the list. There could be some concern that you have surrounding your career. Spirit is saying, like, what is this? It's almost like you could be worrying for no reason, like unnecessarily worrying about this. Like, don't stress yourself out about the career situation. Like, don't expect the worst. I would like to say expect the best, but don't worry yourself over this. Like, the Nine of Swords was also in your last reading. And so just keep in mind that, like, Spirit is saying that there's a lot of things going on in your life right now that you are really, really, like, overthinking and freaking out about in your head. So don't stress it, basically. Don't sweat it. I know you're worried. I can sense that in all aspects of your life, but think about it. And easier said than done, I know, because I'm a worrier myself, but things aren't going to come to you easy and effortlessly if you're constantly worried about the fact that you haven't figured it all out yet. It could eventually affect your health, and it can make you feel like worrying is a low vibrational feeling. You know what I mean? You want to convert that into something more high vibrational if you can. And there's definitely like different like material out there, especially on YouTube. Is a great place to go on how to raise your vibration. And that doesn't mean you have to be happy all the time. It just means that you're resonating at a higher frequency for things to come to you. So imagine like Spirit is way up here and the typical human is here. and spirit can bless you when you're vibrating higher because they have not as far to go, and when you're on a lower vibration. This is interesting. No one's ever told me this, but I feel like spirit is telling me this. When you're on a lower vibration, it's like you'll get it, but it takes longer to get to you. So they're just saying, like, try to find ways. The shift videos, exactly. Like, they're saying keep utilizing those techniques, those tools that you have access to try to, like, and I also feel like the higher you vibrate, the less you worry. It's the weirdest thing. But like, you can get yourself out of that. So try to do that if you can. The star here, again, like in your last reading, it talks about clarity. It talks about positive, optimistic, long-term plans. And also, if you feel like at any point you've been procrastinating on something, try to tackle those things if you can, little by little, chip away at it, because procrastination is like the ultimate cause for worry and ultimate cause for concern. It's just like how you think that it's helping you by procrastinating because you feel like you're getting relief, but you're not. It's like hanging over your head, and then you're constantly worrying about it. Just try to take care of these things that you need to, whatever these things are. I am getting information here that you are at a temporary standstill. So you may feel like there's not really much changing in your life. Like, you could feel like you might be changing, but I feel like you might feel like not much newness is happening for you. But it is coming to an end here. After the awakening, we have the 10 of air. So I feel like good things are coming to you. And again, when I said the sun came back out, when I said that, I meant came back out of the deck. But it also feels like, after it's been cloudy and rainy and like you haven't gone out of the house, again, this is a metaphor, but like you feel like just kind of, cabin feverish, and then it's like the sun comes out, and then it's like your day is just so much better. And it's just, that's kind of what it is I feel like you're kind of going through just these cloudy, kind of hazy, foggy, confusing times, but the sun is going to come back out, and the sun is going to shine down on you in the situation. And the sun is also success. So it's showing like a thumbs up victory, things working out in your favor. We also have new beginnings here. And yeah, I mean, overall, here, this is actually the advice that I was pulling for you earlier, was raising your vibrations, spend time in quiet meditation, learn from a spiritual teacher, and go through continued self-discovery. But yeah, I feel like continue to work on yourself. You have heightened psychic abilities coming through here. So I feel like the more you work on self, the less you worry about other things. Very real metaphor. So that is what I've got for you. I'm not getting specific timing. I'm not getting like, oh, you're going to make a shit ton of money. I'm not getting you're changing your career. But I do feel like the message that I got tonight was important for you to hear right now. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. So the sun means something to you. And not only that, but the sun is Leo. So like, you are the sun, right? Is Cozy in here? Cozy, we're looking for you. Please check in with me. Oh, you're so welcome, Leo. I'm happy. Oh, you said I'm phenomenal. I love that. Thank you so much for the feedback. That made my day. Cozy Black Girl donated through Cash App, and I confirmed it. We're just waiting for Cozy to come back in. I'm going to go ahead and like the donation. I can't talk to you through the app, unfortunately. We're going to give it a few minutes. She's here. Hey, we're ready for your question. Oh, that's so sweet. You try to be the sun for everyone. I like that. Cozy, remember with your donation, you get 2 questions. All right. So since you want to know who has their eye on you that you don't know of, I'm going to try to dig into this a little bit. We're going to do the archetype deck, which gives me specific details about people that maybe you can kind of put it all together for yourself to see if you can figure out who they are. But first, we're going to ask just some general questions just to see if there even is anyone that you don't know of that has their eye on you. Okay. Spirit, is there anyone that has their eye on Cozy that she does not know of? Is there anyone who has their eye on Cozy that she does not know of? Please show me a yes or a no here. Is there anyone that has their eye on her that she doesn't know of? Okay, so we have a maybe. Let's get that clarified, please. Okay, is it more than one person? 2 people? All right. Okay. So I feel like there's probably 2 people. You see here with the 7 of Cups, it's like multiple options, multiple people. Even though that's a maybe, it is confirming the 2 of Pentacles that I have here, which talks about 2 different people or 2 different options. And then this is a yes card for me. The Hierophant just kind of flew out. I didn't have a question for it, but the Hierophant does talk about like the way in which you live and how you identify and the people that you have common interests in. So the Hierophant can talk about conformity, but more in the sense of like culture. And so this can mean that these people or one of these people, you know, through friend groups, social circles, work, a gym or a hobby. It's basically the Hierophant is kind of like traditions, kind of like the like I said, the things and ways in which you identify. So the things you do day in and day out, or the people you surround yourself with day in and day out. So I hope that makes sense. I am going to, since it's 2 people, let's see, person 1. Can you give me any information about person 1? Okay. Wow. We're going to take the single card that fell out. We'll take that one. Person 1. Person 1. They're definitely keeping these feelings a secret. The Hermit is here, which talks about this person being a little bit closed off. And then the 7 of Swords tried to come out. Let's do a different deck. Let's do person number 2, please. Tell me about person number 2. Okay, person number 2 might be already in a relationship, so they've got their eye on you. That was something that just came through. Let's start with person 1. So person 1 seems to have actual genuine feelings for you, to whatever extent they can, considering you don't know them or who they are or anything like that. I am getting Leo energy with this here, but I feel like there's someone who seriously wants to make an offer to you. They feel um, like it's kind of meant to be, or like in divine timing. I feel like this person's very mature for maybe their age or what you would expect from them. They're the type of people that would actually really surprise you, maybe have knowledge about things that you don't realize. Like they're really good at trivia, I feel. And I also feel like they're just generally wise. Like they may say things kind of off the cusp and you're like, wow, you're like really insightful. You're kind of deep. I feel like they could be spiritual, possibly. Ace of Pentacles shows career base. This could be someone at work. If you work with somebody, hopefully someone's coming to mind if I say that. But you have a very like well-balanced person here. And I feel like they have generally good feelings for you. Let's see if I can get some more of their personality to come through. They may be younger than you, or they may have children. The sun a lot of times has to do with things that involve children. You also have 2 aces, I just realized. You have 5 cards here, and there's only 4 aces in the whole deck, and 2 of them are in your reading. So that makes me feel like this person really does want to start something new with you, or maybe you've awoken new feelings in them that they haven't ever experienced before or haven't in a while. Can you give me character traits of person number 1? Character traits of person number 1. I'm also viewing the Hermit right now as like a spirit guide that they have that is trying to illuminate you to them, that's trying to like bring you to their attention. Person number 1 personality. Who is this? I feel like this is somebody who, I mean, it could even be if you go to like counseling, it could be, I don't know, I'm just getting like, I don't know, there's something here about the way that this person gives advice. They're like really good to talk to. They're like a really good listener. And I'm not thinking counseling, but because I don't think it would be like a therapist or something, but I'm just like, I feel like this person would just be like a really good person to talk to. Give me a personality trait for this person, please. Okay. So we have prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So I feel like I said, this person's really good at giving advice. They give solid advice. I remember how I said this person's like really deep. I feel like they would never let yourself have pity on yourself. We have students, humility and devotion to knowledge and openness to lifelong learning. So I feel like they're also very humble. They're never going to tell you, I know everything. I always know everything. Like they're going to tell you that, oh yeah, I'm doing this. Oh yeah, I'm doing that. You might congratulate them or see them or being like, yeah, you're doing a great job. And they're like, yeah, I mean, sure, but this person's doing a lot better. Or they like minimize, I feel like, the spotlight on themselves. We have companion, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness, 100%. We have child. Okay, so this is creeping me out because I literally just said child and it's coming over the sun here. But it says, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. And then in the center, we have engineer, the ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So like I said, remember, he's like pretty brilliant, or she, or whoever this person is. They're very, very brilliant. Like they have a very good mind. They're intelligent. They're wise beyond their years. I feel like they know things that would surprise you. And I feel like that's that engineer, that innovative type of person. Like they could be have a super high IQ, but like would never brag about it. Now, person number 2, I did say I was sensing that this person could be involved, specifically because I see the Queen of Coins, and a lot of times that can talk about the person at home that they're sharing a life with. But this can also talk about the signs that this person is, which would be Virgo, but it can also be Taurus or Capricorn. And then we also have the Knight of Swords, which is all the air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like this person would have a hard time coming towards you, or feel like some things are blocked with the Five of Swords. Like I almost feel like this would be like a forbidden situation, this other person. Like they don't feel like they, and the Eight of Coins here also talks about working. So this could be someone, I don't know. You'll have to let me know. I don't know if you work from home, if you would even have the ability to socialize like that. The Eight of Coins talks about work. So I'm just bringing it up as I get the information, but it could also mean this person does work hard and like takes pride in their job and in their work and what they do. The Four of Wands here is telling me that they're committed. Like I feel like they're committed to someone. Like I don't know why. I'm just getting the vibe that this person is in a relationship, or they could be like serial monogamous and don't like to leave one relationship unless they have something else lined up. Who is person number 2, please, for Cozy? And then Cozy, you can go ahead and post your second question. I'm almost done with this one. I feel like this person like talks a big game. I feel like they act like they know things that maybe they don't know about. They like to set themselves up to look like the shit. Like I feel like they set themselves up to look like they know, like almost like, oh my god, this feels almost like the complete opposite of this person actually, because this person's is humble. This person doesn't want to like shine a light on themselves, but they really do know a lot, and this person wants to pretend like they know what this person knows, but they really don't. We also have a Martyr, which is interesting. And this person could really like put themselves in bad situations, but feel like but act like they're the victim. Interesting. And it's interesting too because it says they act like the victim, but you have the victim card over here, but this person's in a different way, if that makes sense. Bye, Venus. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much for hanging out. We also have a mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides. So like I said, this person feels like they take a lot of pride in their job. This person might put themselves in the middle a lot. Like they might instigate, or they might put themselves in situations that they don't really need to be sticking their nose in, it seems. And they try to come across as like this person who's trying to help or provide resolutions, but I feel like it could be like a side of instigating. They kind of just like put themselves, insert themselves, they get themselves in the mix, and it's like maybe sometimes can make things worse when they do that. And then we have Femme Fatale. Inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. They're very erotic. I feel like they can also be like a player, or like they really like when women are attracted to them. I'm not sure, Cozy, like what your sexual orientation is. So like if I'm saying something that's like not correct with the specific gender, just do what you're attracted to. But femme fatale is like someone who uses like their attraction, their physique to work to their advantage, like physical appearance to their advantage. One last card for who this person is. We have, 2 came out, so give me a second while I try to understand. We have Monk and Gambler. They came out at the same time. Like, it's almost making me feel like this person thinks that they've got the bright idea. Like, they feel like things that have worked for years and years and years, they want to be the person that inserts innovation, but it's like, don't fix what isn't broken. And I feel like a lot of times they can have a negative perspective. Yeah, and I feel like this person likes to take risks over here. At the bottom of the deck, we have Don Juan, and I didn't do the bottom of the deck over here, but I don't know why I feel like I need to show you. Trickster, Don Juan. This person, if it's making sense, I really would like you to stay away from them because manipulating others through duplicity and using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas is kind of like the femme fatale. So that is what I've got. I went a little bit extensive in that reading, but I'm hoping and I'm sure you don't mind. Second question. Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to be a yes or a no for Cozy. We'll pull some cards for you here and see what I can get. We are wrapping up our last reading for those of you who are hanging out with me. If you guys are in here and you haven't had a chance to like the stream, that would be awesome. But I do appreciate what I've been able to get tonight. And I'm hoping to be back tomorrow. All right, so there is an account, low.vgirl, so like lovegirl974. Is this lovegirl974 account that Cozy is asking about, is this the Gemini's fake account? Is this the Gemini's fake account? Please show me a yes card or a no card to answer this question. Okay, so I have a yes. I asked if it was a different person and I got a no. So I do feel I wanted to ask both questions just to make sure there's consistency. And I am getting that it's the person that you're thinking that it is. Is there any other information Cozy needs to know about the situation? I feel like someone's watching you. Okay, so you have to oh my god, you have the fucking Geminis here. This is insane. Anything else you need to know? You have the duality, the twins, the Geminis. What is he looking for here, please, Spirit? What is he looking for? What is he looking for? Is this through social media, like, not like an email account or something like that? Is this like, the reason I'm asking is because the Three of Pentacles, this talks about like a social platform, a social media. This can talk about like the community and a group of people and working together. I feel like he wants you to think about him. He wants to put his energy into your life. Like he wants you thinking about him. I think he wants you to see him as well. But it's like, if it's a fake account, let me see if I can get more information. Well, the Two of Cups and the Lovers, this talks about attraction and union, wanting to come together with someone. It's a deep feelings that you have for one another. It can signify partnerships or wanting to be committed to this person. And it can also talk about recognizing like a deep soul connection and feeling romantic feelings towards someone. So I feel like it's possible that he's just kind of trying to like watch you because he has more feelings than maybe he's letting on. I don't know if he's ready to take initiation. Let me see. Is he ready to take initiation? So I am getting that he's unmoved. He's unchanged. He doesn't plan on doing anything. He kind of just like sitting and watching. So I don't feel like he's going to necessarily do anything about it. I am getting a no here with the Hermit. But I feel almost as like once he sees like a opening, like once he sees like I don't know if he's looking to see if he's trying to get information. It's almost like he's trying to see, are you dating someone? He's trying to see like, what are you doing? I personally feel like if your account is on private, keep it that way. Like if he needs to have the balls to communicate with you and not just try to like watch you. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If your account is on private, you need to keep it on private. You had to block. You already knew it was him. Yeah. He's just kind of sitting there. It's like giving like guy in his basement being creepy watching. Like that's kind of what it's giving. Yeah, I feel like it's more like, and honestly, the weird thing is that intuitively he knows you're gonna know it's him, but he's trying not to. He thinks he's getting away with something. He really does, and that's what's cracking me up because it's like he wants you to think about him. Psychically, he's putting energy on you, not realizing what he's doing, but he's trying to get you to think about him more. But he still thinks that these like fake accounts are like fooling you. He thinks he's getting away with it. Yeah. Well, of course it's private because he wants to pique your curiosity. Why would you accept him if you could see his account? He's wanting to create some type of curiosity that piques your interest that you would accept the follow. So that way you might be interested in seeing like his posts or like figuring out more who he is. I think that that's kind of a calculated move for him. So yeah, that is what I've got for you, Cozy. Thank you so much for your donations tonight. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Everyone else who's hanging with me, I hope you had a lovely rest of your evening, and I hope you enjoy the stream tonight. Thanks again, Cozy. All right, guys, we'll talk tomorrow. Bye. You're welcome.